I deserve good things. I am entitled to my share of happiness. I refuse to beat myself up. I am an attractive person. I am fun to be with.
Daily affirmation.
I'm going to do a terrific show today, and I'm going to help people because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
Hello, welcome to the Lighthouse. This is going to be the daily affirmation for September 15th. Because you're good enough, you're smart enough, and doggone it, people like you. And even if they don't, who gives a shit? Like your stuff. Let us start with, look at this kitty here. I do enjoy this spirit cat deck. I got it a few years ago. So if you're interested in getting it for yourself, I got it on Amazon. There's the back. There's all kinds of such nice little pictures there. Brings a little joy. Illumination. Meet glow. She shines her warm light into our dark places. She illuminates our fears and our shadows, giving us the courage to face them, to unravel them, and to bring healing. Sometimes it may seem easier to take the long route around the dark forest within, but Glow knows that true ease comes from presence, not avoidance. So carry her with you as you journey into the depths of your heart and soul. Let her loving light warm the places of shame, hurt, sadness, disappointment, anger, and guilt. She can turn the darkest, twisted forest into a golden cove of love. Now let us hope that we don't have another situation, because this is being recorded the same day as the one that from earlier. And this guy, there's another neighbor, Nacho. Let me tell you. And when that lady came here earlier and was, yelling to the dude looking for her brother who lives downstairs, right? She comes over here again. She has conversations. Sometimes she's there 10, 15 minutes, half an hour even. And when he doesn't come out, then she leaves. Sometimes she comes several times a day. Sometimes she comes at like 7:30 in the morning. Like, listen. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes the other one on the second floor, like I said, there's a few here. It's like Melrose Place. I'm waiting for somebody to end up in the pool. This is how much drama goes on in this place. Again, you get the second level, she's a little bit of a drinker. And another one that's not so with it. And if that one comes down, talking, she comes out, they start arguing back and forth, right? Sometimes she goes and she toots this the boat horns. Like, who does that? Who does that? Then you got a couple of the people in here that like to throw firecrackers randomly and give people heart attacks. Listen. Then I got the guy downstairs whose house smells like I just listen. And sometimes I go down the stairs and he's there bare-assed in front of the sink. It's like, listen, I don't need this much information. And then again, the nut job over here. He comes outside sometimes, moving his stick around, like thinking he's like, Kung Fu Joe. He's very narcissistic. Again, he's another one. He calls the people that come to work on things, he calls them murderers because they want to come in the house, because he's one of those people that are scared of his own shadow. He wears 50 million masks. The guy is like... But anyway, so when she was here earlier, he comes and he starts yelling at her, then chases her off. Then, of course, the garbage truck came, so I ended the reading just in time. Because, again, it continues. But as I've gone on the spiel, just to let you know, if randomly we encounter these situations, you will understand what I'm dealing with and perhaps not hold it against me as I'm trying to bring peace. Yeah. And it gets disrupted by, again, ambulances, fire trucks, garbage trucks, kids playing, which doesn't bother me, the kids, because again, it's youth. Before all the shit happened in life, when you still had some kind of hope for the future. So that brings a little joy. But then again, when we get the doozies that I have to live amongst come out as well, again, it's I've had enough. I'm ready to go. And I'm willing to find new ways to express my creativity. Perhaps that will help me to escape this place. My dreams become reality as I open myself to limitless possibilities. I awaken to my full potential. I love and honor the earth of which I am part. Oh, Lord, give us strength. My life is blessed with so much abundance. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. I feel no guilt when I say no to someone. It's better to say no when you need to and say yes when you want to. Otherwise, anger will creep in and you'll resent the person or the obligation. Indeed, I am lovable. If earlier in your life others could not express their love to you, it was because they were blocked, not because of some defect in you. And again, childhood, throughout one's existence, whatever it is. Your true essence is your soul. Oh, I'm reading the back before the front. I always remember that I am a spiritual being. True essence is your soul, which is eternal and exists in an ocean of love. You are not your body. Thank God. Thank God one day we shall all be. We shall have our wings. Deep within me is a solid core of calm and peace. Don't let people or outside events determine your peace of mind. Exactly. Even this little bird here is at peace. As I speak about the dramas that unfold, I mean, it is quiet most of the time, but it has its moments. This is for sure. I said, and I'm over it. I trust my inner wisdom. Indeed. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. I am in the process of positive change. Indeed, under construction, right? I'm unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. The point of power is always in the present moment. Past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe. I am free. I deserve the best, and I accept the best now. I am mentally and emotionally equipped to enjoy a prosperous and loving life. It is my birthright to deserve all good. I claim my good. Oh, this is the same one that came out earlier. Be brave. You are worthy. You are rooted in love. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Sometimes the sorrow is overwhelming. Yes. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Third eye chakra, intuition. Intuition is the little tug that pulls you towards your light. Chakra balance. Out of chaos comes creation. Some stones here. Amazonite, carnelian, peach moonstone, and red jasper. Solar plexus chakra. Manifestation. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. Chakra balance. The only illusion is separation. Blue lace, agate, amethyst, and new jade. And this card again, shine. Solar plexus chakra. You are made of stardust, so keep on sparkling. Quite a few of these came out here. Again, must be a lot going on. Healthy body 3. My weight, listen, what the heck? A lot of people had the poo curse. You know, it is what it is. Well, I guess this is reminding us to put in a little more effort because, again, we're needing to, for our own sanity and perhaps for future endeavors, need to get more in shape. Again, if the zombie apocalypse happen, if you can't run a block, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is reminding us all that you never know. Alien invasion, whatever it is. Prince Charming, Princess Charming, or whoever, you know. My weight is always a struggle again, and my digestive tract is sensitive to stress. Again, perhaps hormone problems are at play. You know, it's, again, I have healthy self-esteem in multiple areas of my life. I am satisfied with my ability to fit into a family, a relationship, and a career. I feel good about my intellect and my ability to have a voice in the world. So regardless of the situation, we must know that we are still worthy of whatever it is. Living in society. Oh. Intimate relationships interfere with my freedom. So some people, again, might not want, used to be an O Solo Mio, the hermit, myself included. And with all the things that are going on in the world, many people are being advised to, again, seize the day, find like-minded people. Can't be an island unto ourselves. Have to have support systems. Again, for spiritual, mental, emotional support, help, so that we're not facing all these crazy things that are happening around us and that are going to continue for quite some time. Again, you can't be thinking on lone wolf terms so much anymore. It is possible to maintain one's individual creative identity and also be in an intimate, committed relationship. Balance is key. Healing sadness. I blame myself for things that go wrong around me. I must be in control. Again, you've been dogged out and dragged out or been abused. It's the natural reflex to want to know 20 steps ahead. Because again, you get over that shit. And you ain't trying to deal with nobody's shady shit. Being used, abused, abandoned, lied to, manipulated, whatever it is. Nobody got time to, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. A few times. So again, if you ain't coming correct, don't come at all. Because you know what I'm saying? But aside from that, we must still be open. Give people opportunities to prove themselves. Again, watch out for patterns of behavior. They tell you everything. Because again, words can be illusions. People say a lot of shit, talk a good game, lie like they breathe. So again, truth reveals itself over time. Be more the observer. Take things slow, especially just coming out of the gate of anything that was left you in the bottomless pit of despair. But again, we can't be in hermit mode forever. We must find, again, alliances. Again, there's fated meetings that are supposed to be transpiring, supposedly. Again, lots of things going on in the world, lots of purposes to be fulfilled, lots of paths to walk with people that we have soul contracts with. So again, we're needing to get ourselves prepared for not being by ourselves, not being afraid to, again, be open to new experiences and people, and not be in fear mode and shutting things down and putting up walls, because, Now here we have, I blame myself for things that go wrong around me. I must be in control. Yes, I've already read this. Things are happening as they should around me. So again, sometimes things can show up and we're wondering, what the hell is this? What is this doing here now? You automatically start assuming things because, again, of past experiences. So automatically everybody's on some shady shit if they come to me with whatever. So we assume, we judge, and perhaps again, sometimes things come into our lives at certain times or come back at certain times because it has to do with whatever the hell is going on up in the astrology part of it. Because it always lines up with the astrology part of it. So again, there's something to all of this. Whether this person shows up as a lesson, again, and whether or not you want to engage in that and figure that out, or it could be a blessing. Could have been missed opportunities or once in a lifetime opportunities, whatever it is. It's just about being open to whatever might be coming in or whatever is presenting itself, but giving it time to manifest. Check it out, engage a little, see what it's about, see what it is, and then, but staying in one's head and fearing the worst and being suspicious of everything and everybody based on simply just unknown or reflecting on past whatever. You're putting onto that new person a situation something that isn't even happened yet. Especially if it's somebody new or somebody that's, if it's some same old, you'll know the difference. Like I said, know what you're dealing with, because again, sometimes the past comes back and it isn't, you know. Sometimes again, it's a test to see if you've learned. Healthy goals. I now observe my life from a broad, objective perspective so I can give birth to a healthier relationship and career situations. This was in response to things should be different and life is unfair. Hey, sometimes, you know, it is. Let us have our, you know, we must feel that the ego needs a stroke once in a while. Let us, but we're trying to, again, move beyond and be on that higher, even if you're in piles of turds. It's all is how it's supposed to be at the moment. It's all about divine timing, you know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get opportunities that I'll never get. People are potential adversaries. This card keeps coming out too. This is healing anger. The help of a loving friend or skillful guide, and now unearth my unique creativity and give birth to it in a supportive community. This is again about believing in yourself, believing in your talents, not comparing ourselves to other people, because you don't know what journey people have been on. You don't know what their karma is. Most people don't even know what their own karma is. They can't understand why something keeps happening or something is blocked or whatever it is, because again, they don't know thyself. They don't know their wounding. They don't know nothing. But they think they do. And this is why we keep finding ourselves in the same situations over and over and again. And but again, some people are 50 years old and haven't peaked yet. Some people haven't had their moment. Some people feel they're long overdue. And again, this has to do with, so I've heard on these astrology things, dealing with all that. Astrology things. Having to do with Saturn returns and all of this stuff. So we must try to, you know, go a little easy on ourselves. And release that need to, again, know the who's, when's, why's, what's, and control everything, and stay rigid and stuck because we're afraid to move forward because of past things, and we're just letting ourselves go and just getting the cats and shutting out the people, the world, and just, you know, they're saying again, go forth, child. Dust yourself off. Understand that, you know, it's not about comparing ourselves to others. It's not about judging ourselves or others. It's about every day doing a little something to be better than the day before. Doesn't have to be big, but it just has to be consistent. Consistency is key. You know, it's easy to fall off, but you gotta keep on going forward. I have trouble making decisions, so I must find someone strong and competent to help me. This is again about the test of finding one's own strength, whether you're alone, whatever it is. They said, because sometimes you're all you got. Sometimes you're the one that's got to pull yourself up out of that well, because ain't nobody coming, because you've been sitting and waiting and hoping and wishing and dreaming and It's about being your own hero. It's about learning to find your own strength. Even amazing yourself. Sometimes it can take years to get that, hey, you know. But there must be a constant effort to try to get up out of the way. Not to give up. Not to just lay down and turn to dust. We must persevere. We must understand that, again, most of the things that we view as being against us is really for us. It's always for us if it teaches us, again, something about ourselves and realizing things within ourselves, again, that we didn't know we had in us. Some of it, again, is our own will, our own strength. And that's why we got to be easy on ourselves. Because as Virginia Slims said, you've come a long way, baby. Sometimes I can discover more. Well, have we already read this? I think we have. But we'll read it again. Sometimes I can discover more of my own intellectual gifts and talents by making a decision alone, without someone else's input. Indeed. Sometimes two heads are better than one. Sometimes too many heads. There's too many heads. I am loved. I'm going to ask my parents why they love me today. And again, if your parents aren't around, your children, your whoever it is, right? Even if it's yourself, look in the mirror and ask yourself why you love yourself. Give yourself some sensitivity. I'm full of ideas. I'm going to think of something to invent today. I'm always polite. I'm going to open the door for someone today. Listen. Again, those people, you open the door, they just walk in, they don't even acknowledge, they don't even nothing. It's just like, this isn't my job. You could at least. But again, people are so self-absorbed that they just expect that. I notice too, when I cross the street and I'm with a group of other people, I'm the only one who signals a thank you. It's like the art of courtesy is just out the window. So despite whatever shitty reaction you may get from others, don't let that turn you into the Grinch. I am good at making friends. I'm going to introduce myself to someone new today. Watch out with that too. Again, we got to be careful. But don't be afraid. Let's see if we got anything here, because we forgot them earlier. This too many. Joy. Purification. In the waters of Lake Minnetonka. You here to purify yourself. So purple rain. No. Willingness. Willingness to get out of one's own way. Willingness to get up out of the well. Willingness to invest in one's health and one's physical appearance, and willingness to invest in one's projects and one's creative side, and willingness to forgive ourselves and others. All the above. And celebration. Find a reason to be happy about something. And let's see what the message from the universe is with song dedication. The universe asks for the collective. Song dedication does the universe have for the collective? Sign of the Times by Prince. Tabloid Junkie by Michael Jackson, and Heal the World by Michael Jackson. Boy, he's coming out a lot lately, I've noticed. Anything else? Any other messages for the universe? There for the Grace of God by Machine. Disco tune. Anything else? Any other messages? That's too many. Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Imagine by John Lennon. One Nation Under a Groove by Funkadelic. And with a little help from my friends by Joe Cocker. And on that note, I bid you adieu. Good evening, good day, whatever it is. And remember, you're good enough, you're smart enough, and doggone it, people like you. And even if they don't, who gives a shit? Like yourself. Until next time, take care.